And so really, I'd like to bring up our amazing leader of the local area here. She's a Blue Diamond? Will be, okay. I forgot exactly. I think Diamond? Huh? Emerald Executive, okay, sorry. But amazing leader of this area and has been recognized at our national convention. And really a wonderful speaker. So welcome her. I almost made her a team elite, you know.
better than Emerald, for sure. My name is Excel Liu, and I came from China 1986. So I missed out the first wave, but I caught the second wave. 1998, my husband and I actually co-founded a software company, and we rode this gigantic wave of the internet. Actually, my company raised $48 million, was slated to go IPO. So it was a very exciting time, and however, we were presented with multiple opportunities. My story was opportunities that was not captured. So we have multiple opportunities to go have exit, but we let it go because of multiple reasons. And so we missed out IPO because the market crashed. So ever since, I've been looking for my next wave. And I'm so glad I'm here, and unfortunately, I'm introduced to new skin. I think this wave, I'm not letting it go. So I'm happy to share with you why I'm doing this business. Many of you probably question yourself, why you're here? You probably have a very cushy corporate job. You probably own a business. What is the reason that we're looking at New Skin as a tremendous opportunity? Stanford grads and business owners. I mean, IBM. Previous executives. I mean, just amazing. If you look at the Social Security Administration data, out of 100 people today, 95% of them either dead broke, or still working, right? So if we hold a job, we will be one of those. And only 1% of the people in the world, or in the United States today, is considered wealthy. Wealthy the definition is 10 million or more in asset. Do you have 10 million in your bank account? If you're not there, see which category you want to be, right? Now, if you study those people who are successful, who are those wealthy people of the 1%? If you look at the categories, take a look at it, see which category are you in, right? Are you top professionals like doctors and lawyers? Are you CEOs? Super salespeople? Or are you one of the celebrities, right? I look at it as I'm not any of those, but the good news is you have a chance to be one of the business owners, which 74% of them, 74% of the wealthy people are business owners. But what kind of business can you own? What kind of options do you have, right? You can start your own business, which I did, and with a large sum of investment, 48 million went into it. Huge risk. I pretty much, my 3-year-old son at that time grew up in my office, right? Was a lot of time in the office. And so, but huge failure rate. My company went as far as we could be one of the top companies, actually ranked by Red Henry as one of the top 50 private companies. You know what, we still missed the mark, right? So the chances, I'm telling you, is the chances of success of creating a company of your own is incredibly slim. And my husband does this for a living. He consults for startups. And I've seen multiple, myriads of startups. And the chances of success, I'm telling you, is just very little. So you can consider buying a franchise. I have considered that. What you're buying into is you'll be married to the door, to the front door. And you have to manage teenagers, large investment, a few $100,000, right? Let's say the smallest, the cheapest franchise is a Subway. Subway probably costs $100,000. Do you know what their income is per store, per month? $2,000 to $3,000. Are you ready to do that? It's not enough to do one, right? You have to do 10 of them to make a decent living. Can you imagine what your life will be like to have a franchise? It's incredible. The reason people do that is because they didn't know any other options. And they thought there's a proven system, so they can just follow the system and they can be successful. That is true. However, you have all the royalties of the dealing with, all these issues we talked about before, right? Traditional business, the overhead. Now the trend of the 21st century is called build a network. Now if you look at the phenomenon today, right? Facebook, LinkedIn. In my LinkedIn, I have about 300 people in my first line, first direct contact. But LinkedIn gives you statistics. I'm connected to 5.5 million people around the world. My husband's, I think 500-600 people, he's connected to 10 million people around the world. Imagine that to be your distribution channel. This is exactly what Nu Skin is all about. Is leveraging your network, your network's network, your network's network to reach out globally. That's the business model of Nu Skin. Okay? It's very, very powerful. Now we can leverage that. You don't have to know 5 million people around the world, but people are connected to them. So that's our distribution model. And it's like a global franchise in a box for you, handed right in front of you. And you just take that, just share it within your circle of influence, and that will take you globally. Incredibly powerful. You will be making money 24/7 while sleeping. So that's the business model, and we have a proven system in place. All you need to do is take that turnkey project and follow the system, and success is inevitable. Go back. Now, you can have heard, well, that's millions of dollars, right? Hundreds of thousands of dollars. And for this network, your investment is so minimum. For about $1,000 or so, you can create a business, right? In comparison, this is amazingly powerful. Now, what is the return? What is your return for that $1,200? Here's Nu Skin's annual commission. This is 2010. This is 2010 annual commission. If you build a network, let's just say, let's keep it simple. If you find 4 friends to work with you, 4 friends out of an entire network, everybody has 4 friends, right? Trusted 4 friends. And you say, let's do this business together. You learn how to do that business, you make $3,000 to $4,000 a month part-time. Do you think $3,000 to $4,000 a month can change a family's life? You bet. They can take more vacation, they can go to private school, the kids, right? Now, the beauty of our system is once you learn how to do four partners, work with 4 partners, build a team, all there is just duplicate them. You duplicate one more time, you go to diamond, you have 8 partners work with you, you are already reaching the Silicon Valley professional income of over $100,000, $10,000 a month. In our team, our Bay Area team, we have people in 1 year working part-time reach that income in 1 year. Not your speed in LA, but you know, that's pretty good, right? Part-time. So you can walk away from the job, say, hey, I already mastered how to do this a couple of times already. I do it one more time. You will be reaching $500,000 residual income from Nu Skin. $500,000 residual for 3 generations. Meaning, if we die, your kids get to inherit that monthly income and their kids. Can you imagine that kind of power? So what are the odds of reaching this level, right? You'll say, oh yeah, that sounds good, but what are the chances? Now, in Nu Skin, we have what, over 1,000, 1,100 of those people. Every 6 days we create a millionaire. Average 3 years to get to reach blue diamond. 3 years average, if you work it, right? Just don't quit, just keep doing it. Now, remember those 4 people? If you learn how to do 4, 60% of those rubies learned how to do build 4 teams, they reach blue diamond. 60% of them. So that's why we say become a ruby, okay, as fast as you can, and you will be sure to get to blue diamond. Now, let's say somebody say, oh, I'm not one of those fast trackers, I'm gonna just slowly do this as a part-time and keep doing it. You know what, our statistics in the company is that after 10 years staying with New Skin, 95% of the chances you'll become blue diamond. How many of you will be working next 10 years? Working for the employer? That's right. So will your boss tell you at the end of 10 years, I'll guarantee you 95% of the chance you'll get $500,000 a year for the rest of your life, and the rest of your children's life, and the rest of your children's life. Is that possible? So what are the odds of that, right? So New Skin, this is what you're dealing with. This is an opportunity in your hands, okay? So as long as you follow the system, work it, and never quit, that's a sure thing. Go ahead.
Ooh, what a good job!